So the MMDA are back in Manila. You can see right now they're looking at these cars here which are parked with the back in the road and the front possibly blocking the sidewalk. To give you a better idea, here's one lane and then you can see this lane is partially blocked by all of these parked vehicles. On the other side they're trying to get rid of these pedicabs that are parked here blocking or partially blocking the road. If the drivers come in time, they can move them, otherwise they'll be confiscated by the sidewalk clearing team. There are some residents up there looking down at the operation. Sometimes residents don't come out to move their car unless they see a tow truck because they assume that MMDA are just going to give up and move away. I've never seen a tow truck this big before. Wow, look at that. Look at the one behind you, how tiny it looks in comparison. You can see the towing crew already getting ready to tow away vehicles. So at least a couple of the drivers have now come down, so they'll just get tickets and then move the vehicles. But I think further along, some of the vehicles are being towed. Further along the road, they're also towing other vehicles that are parked here in the road. And further along the road, they've already impounded some motorcycles. Right now, they're looking at this one parked here in the road. I can see that the towing crew are taking pictures to show any existing damage. I can see the enforcers are calling in a tow truck for this one. Let me ask what happened. So I just verified now that one was impounded for illegal parking. Okay, there you go. They're just apprehended someone, no helmet on the back. They'll issue a ticket for that. I was about to say they pretty much cleared this whole area now. Either they've issued tickets and the cars have left, or they've towed the vehicle away. I can see another man there with no helmet also. So you can see their back ride is just going down now. She won't be able to continue without a helmet. And they're also removing obstructions like this, signs that are placed on the sidewalk, often to reserve parking. Here you can see another tricycle that's being impounded now. Let's move further down the road. So they've already finished picking up this car. Let's continue. Right now they're getting ready to tow this SUV away. It's parked here on the pedestrian crossing. They're bringing in one of the big tow trucks for this. To give you a better angle, here's the pedestrian crossing, and then when you get here, you're blocked by the car. So they're just getting ready to pick it up now. You can see this tow truck here already has one tricycle and one jeepney being towed. And here they're hooking up to this green one, and they've got some motorcycles on the back also. You can see another tow truck's moving in now to take away this one parked here. Over here they're going to clear this stuff and this vehicle parked here. You can see someone from the MTPB is here also.
Dahil police, pwede. Hindi na yan, tatabi na lang. Kaya walang naniniwala sa atin eh. Okay, tulong-tulong, kawan. Tulong-tulungan lang natin. Kasi kagawan. Ay, kagawan natin. Ayaw, nakakot na.
And a little bit further along, they're dismantling this that's built here in the road. I'm not even sure what it is, a waiting shack, or maybe it's used by vendors. You can see obviously they do barbecue here. Anyway, they're clearing that, taking it all down now. There's also lots of trash around here, lots of flies and stuff, so that's not good. And of course much of it also gets thrown here in the river. People don't respect the rivers, they just throw it there. And then they throw it in there, they throw it in the sewage. And then when it floods, they complain that, oh, no one's doing their job to stop the area from flooding. Well, it's flooding because all the sewers are full of trash. And it looks like this one had electric coming from a nearby house. So they've already disconnected that, and the rest of the stuff is going on the SCOG truck here. The guy from the MTPB was saying, can't you just ticket this, don't tow it? But there's no driver to show a license. There's the owner, but he said he doesn't have a driver's license. So if you can't show a license and then move the vehicle, it's going to be towed. So you can see they're continuing to clear this one here. There's so much junk here in the road. By clearing this kind of thing, it opens up the road, and that should help with congestion and traffic. So they're just about to pick this one up on the flatbed. It already has one car in the back plus a motorcycle, and then it will pull this car behind. Hey, how are you? Bye-bye. I was actually looking at that because I thought it was interesting to cut the ice like that, but since they're happy to see us, let's say hello also. And they've just come across this one in the road, so they're moving it now, the SCOG team. I think they're going to use a tow truck to drag this into the Barangay Hall, which is just nearby. They can't roll it by manpower because the wheels are flat and it's just too heavy.
This has been here for 10 years.
10 years?
According to one of the residents here. They've been complaining this, and when they saw our team, they approached Mr. Nebriha and me, and
asked to move.
Finally, it's removed.
Good job. And you can see some PMP are also joining now. just monitoring and providing any assistance that might be required. I think there's free. One of the riders has been following the group for a while now, and you can see Bong's getting a selfie, or rather one of his fans getting a selfie, and one more by the looks of it.